So we here, we live, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Free Gems Podcast.
Logo.
Listen, episode 5. I got my brother Cinco with me. Listen, I had to go live because I'm gonna be honest, this is gonna be a special episode. I got a lot of shit to tell people. It's gonna be lit. I ain't gonna lie. Listen, man, it's been a fucking movie. Last night was crazy. I don't know if you can tell, but I got this little scar on my lip or whatever. Listen, it went from party mode, we was at the restaurant, shit was lit. All of a sudden, I don't know, by the end of the night, I got punched out, nigga. let me tell you. Hold on. First of all right, so if we 5 episodes in, I got to go live, like I said, really just so because this the story and everything is gonna be, if I tell this shit a couple weeks from now, it's not gonna matter. You know what I'm saying? But first thing first, logo on deck, you know what I'm saying?
New logo for the pod.
So we got
shout out, Free Gems.
My brother Rugarel the shooter is gonna be coming in, so he's gonna interrupt us in a second. You know what I'm saying? But Rel, he got to come in and take some behind the scenes footage. You feel me? We trying to start some promo for the show, so bear with me because I'm staring at the camera, I'm staring at my phone. There's a lot going on. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, before anything, first and foremost, how was your night?
My night was great. I ain't having a eventful night like you, but.
My night was not rough. My night was lit.
I said eventful.
Oh, eventful, yeah.
I said eventful night.
Nah. So listen, I'm gonna just get straight to it. All right. So boom, bam, bam. All right. First things first. So shout out to my brother Nas. You know what I'm saying? We was out for Nas' birthday. You know what I'm saying?
Big shout out,
yeah,
bro. Nas.
It was my man's birthday. I was trying to figure out if this nigga was 24, 25, or 26 the whole night. Not gonna. But listen, yo, we ended up at Julane. First and foremost, shout out to Julane. Julane Kitchen in New York, bro. Movie. I don't know, like, bro, everything in there goes. That's what I do know. I'm talking about niggas is 10 minutes in there, motherfuckers is in there doing what they gotta
crazy.
do. Going crazy. Let's just say they 420 friendly, you know what I'm saying? They was letting, they had walked us through the kitchen, all some shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, they had a little banquet set up for us. I ain't gonna lie, we was in there probably like damn near 30 deep. You feel me? It was supposed to be 20 deep. We ended up 30 deep. So let me tell you, hold on, because we end up in the spot. Niggas come back with the bill after the first, like, we there like 18 deep at the time. Feel me? Niggas come back with the bill. They're like, yo, you gotta pay this before you can even eat. We like, what? They not bringing out food till niggas pay.
I ain't never heard that before.
They strong on me, niggas. Like, listen, bro, when that bill came in, on my mother, that shit said something about 4,000. We ain't eat shit yet. I'm like, nigga, what? How
4 bands off rip.
4 bands off rip. And mind you, no females is paying. So we look around.
Of course.
It's straight like, yo, only males is paying, so this is what it's gonna be. So niggas is like, I'm down 250 off the walk-in. That's tough. Like, nigga. So, but luckily, the shit was open bar though. So once they said that,
open bar,
you know it's up.
Yeah.
Open bar. But and let me tell you, hold on, because before anything, niggas, we in the motherfucker 20 deep, and then like 7, 8 more people show up, right? They come back like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, we gotta adjust y'all bill. This party was set for 20. Y'all got 27 people in here. So we like, all right, cool. Come back with the bill when you ready. You feel me, bro? These niggas coming back with a bill. We think it's gonna be like another 1,500. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Yo, word to my mother, bro. Niggas talk about some 7,000, nigga. 7,000.
I ain't gonna lie. Wait, hold on. The math ain't mathing right now.
The math is not mathing. Just listen to me. When them niggas said 7 beers, yo, we was like, yo, we about to run it the fuck up, bro.
Yo, nah, you have to run up everything.
Word 2, niggas got put on game. Once you realize, because the shit was buffet style, the shit was fire. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Because once they started bringing out food, they didn't stop bringing out food, and nobody ordered shit. I didn't understand.
You didn't have to order nothing.
Nothing. But it's because they had a little VIP menu. You know what I'm saying? That we had already set up for the party. You know what I'm saying? And apparently everything that was on that menu was just gonna keep coming out.
Just keep coming.
Like a plethora of this motherfucker.
Nah,
I ain't gonna lie, that shit was fire. So like, it's literally just food keeps coming, and then drinks. It's up. We like, yo, just keep bringing rounds. We like, my nigga, stop asking who wants what. Like,
nah,
yo,
just
bring them
bring
shits out by the 20s.
Yo, bring them on the table.
20s, 30s, just bring them shits out. So, nigga.
And we tucking all that when we leave.
Hold on, nigga. But the bill comes back 7,000. So we like, all right, we gotta go crazy. We start taking to-go plates.
Oh, yeah.
When I tell you niggas started stashing to-go plates, nigga, we was going crazy. Niggas gonna be eating Julane for the next 3 days. I ain't gonna hold you. Dead ass, bro. But I'll tell you, so, all right, we end up in the spot, nigga. Shout out Bim, too, you know what I'm saying? My son, Touch Money Bim, he went crazy.
Oh, yeah, shout out Bim. Yeah, he went crazy.
The math wasn't mathing. My son Bim said, yo, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Got right. Straight, you know what I'm saying? He got the bag for him. My son right. What he do? So I'm like, all right, my son lit. I mean, he held it down though, for real, but nigga, best believe, nigga, he was walking out the spot with the glass cup and all that. He told the nigga like, yo, bro, you spent 7,000, bro.
I'm part owner of this bitch. I'm part owner of this bitch.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie.
We're too 7,000, bro. Yeah, I own like.
I need some write-offs for my taxes.
On God, so nigga. Boom, bam, bop. We go from there. We trying to figure out like, all right, where we gonna go next? You feel me? So we like, yo, we got to the club. I'm like, yo, we in the city, we might as well stay in the city. Like, what are we going back to Jersey for? You feel me? Niggas like, nah, we gonna go to Republic in Bergenfield. I'm like, Bergenfield? Like, nigga, that's right by where we from. We from Teaneck, you know what I'm saying? People who
that's
don't
the
know.
backyard.
So, yeah, it's the backyard. So, nigga, we end up going to the Republic in Bergenfield, but my dumb ass, I'm by myself. We like 10 cars deep, literally. But I'm like, I'm gonna just go. I get there way before everybody else, because everybody else punched out. I'm chilling, you feel me? But when I tell you, I seen my son Ice and Nas went back to back. I ain't gonna lie, them niggas had at least 12 lychee martinis, on God. I don't think nobody at the table had less than like 4 or 5. Like, I'm talking about men, women, niggas was going crazy. Because once it was like, nigga, what's the
7 bands? Oh, yeah,
like,
I'm running it up. I'm drinking all my 250.
Everything. Exactly.
I need it all.
Exactly. Because I'm like, nigga, even 4 or 5 drinks in, I'm like, nigga, this $50 a drink right here. I'm like, nah.
That ain't it. That ain't
I need some more than that, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
You need a to-go plate for your to-go plate.
Oh, God. Nigga, I had 3 to-go plates.
Nah, no cap, nigga.
I got
deep
2
freeze
plates
one of them shits.
I got 2 plates just full of appetizers, nigga. And they had some red chicken in there. Yo, I don't know what the fuck they were serving us. I'm gonna be honest. I never had noodles and chicken. Like, that's not my style. I'm a rice and chicken kind of nigga, you know what I'm saying? Or chicken and fries, maybe mashed potatoes, something like that. But niggas hit us with the noodles. It was some broccoli and some, I don't know what that shit was, bro. But I'm telling you,
it was up.
They figured some shit out. I ain't gonna lie. They figured some shit out, nigga. That shit was fire. But listen, so we end up going to Republic. All right, boom. Get there. I go to Republic by myself on some dumb shit. I get there first. So I'm like, I'm gonna just go to the line. You feel me? I'm from that town. So I'm from the next town over. So I'm like, I'm chilling. I never really be worried about niggas being on my head or whatever. All right, so cool. So I'm waiting in the spot, I'm waiting. I'm like, all right, where the niggas at? Niggas 10 minutes away. Cool. I done ran into my son, Matt. Shout out Matt the violinist, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, shout out.
I just ran into my son,
that's
Matt.
my guy.
Matt
I just seen him.
Matt gave me a hell of a quote, yo. That shit fucked me up. Like, sidebar, Matt, you dropped the fucking gem while we on Free Gems podcast. My son Matt said, man, listen, if you ask 1,000 people to pay $1,000 for your tattoo, as long as one person says yes, that's your value. And you can ask 1 million people. If only one of them says yes, that's your value.
That's heavy.
And I'm like, yo, that's some ill shit. That shit been stuck with me. He told me this shit like 4 weeks ago. I think about that shit every day, literally every day. So I'm like, shout out to Matt. You feel me? But back to what I was getting at. So I'm in line. You feel me? Long story short, man, as I'm sitting in line, I'm not even really in line, I'm just posted. Feel me? I'm sitting in line. I already see some nigga that I know. I had said some subliminal shit, you know? That's why I'm really not tripping, because I was subbing like 2 years ago. I said some corny shit, you feel me? So it's like, I already seen it coming. You know what I'm saying? As soon as I see him, I already knew what it was. I'm like, oh, it's up. You feel me? But that's also why I'm not, you feel me? I'm not really fucked up besides, you feel me? Niggas definitely did bust my lip. My hand fit got more scratches than anything. I don't know how, but you feel me? What I do, as soon as I see the nigga, I'm like, oh, it's up. I already know. Feel me? And I'm in here Dolo. He's walking out like 3D.
Oh, yeah.
You feel me? So as soon as he walked past me, I already see it coming. I see this nigga winding up. Nigga was winding up from fucking LA trying to take my head off. So I seen this shit coming like, whoop. As soon as I dipped though, you feel me? Like the nigga kind of rolled over me. Like he literally just rolled right over me because like I pulled him like, and the nigga, once he rolled over.
This is outside.
No, this is right in the club. This right at the entrance of the club. And like the way he like jumped at me, you feel me? I just rolled, and then as I'm rolling, all I hear is like security immediately was on it, you feel me? Because he's right in front of the spot. Nigga, and his man's like, nah, let it happen. I'm like, nigga, what happened? I'm out of here, you feel me? I'm not saying trying to fight, nigga. I see 3 niggas, I'm out of there. So, cause I went on the story yesterday talking about, I ain't gonna lie, it might have been like 4 or 5 niggas. I woke up this morning and I started thinking about
started piecing it together the night, you're like,
maybe 2, 3 niggas. Maybe 2. I know for sure 2 niggas, because 2 niggas, I seen them swinging. I saw it coming and I ducked both of them. So I'm like, all right, we good. You feel me? Boy, I do know. So as soon as the first nigga do all that, you feel me? I end up rolling off. I guess security like kind of picks me up like, yo, come on, and they push me into the club. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh, I ain't
but
never
as
seen
I'm
that
getting
before.
pushed into the club though, I see another nigga that's this nigga right hand man. I already know something.
You
This
already
nigga
know.
been there like me. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, cool. Like these niggas literally been waiting 15, 20 years to do this. You feel me? And after that, what's crazy is niggas done been jumping when I was like 16. Same niggas. You was there.
Yeah, I was there. I was there.
You was there.
I was there. Yo,
Sicko was there.
Hold on. Yo, that shit was crazy.
Word
That shit
to,
was
so
crazy.
niggas have in the same situation when they jumped me back then. I was Gucci. I got it was like my birthday too. Damn, yo. That's tough. How you get jumped 10 years later again? That got it. But either way, nigga. So, boom, soon as I see the second nigga as I'm walking in the spot, feel me? Soon as he see me, he lock in, I see him wind up. I said, God damn, I can't get a break in this motherfucker.
I just stepped in this shit like, damn.
I'm thinking this coast is clear. I'm like, niggas ain't gonna follow me inside the club. But the first nigga I see as I'm getting pushed into the club is this nigga. I'm like, whoop, duck that shit. As soon as I duck this shit, we kind of like roll and fall into like a little corner pocket, you feel me? But as soon as he fall into the corner pocket, bro, I'm just like, nah, nigga, I'm not standing on the floor, so you feel me? I'm trying to like get up and cover my head. And as I'm covering I don't really feel myself getting hit, you feel me? By the time I look up, security like, nigga, move. I'm like, what the fuck? They pushing me into the back behind the bar almost. So I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I look up, these niggas is nowhere to be found. The security at Republic, shout out security at Republic.
They really A1 security?
I don't know how these niggas picked all 4 or 5 of them niggas that was in the crowd. They took them niggas outside immediately.
And they pushed you inside.
So I'm like, I'm looking at it, I'm like, yo, am I good? Am I bugging? Like, I'm literally feeling my face.
Does that really happen? Like,
I'm like, am I bugging? But I'm like, I don't even see a mirror in them. So I'm like, nah, I'm bugging. A nigga try to hand me a napkin. I'm like, what the fuck I need a napkin for? I'm bleeding.
I'm bleeding.
I'm panicking. Feel me?
Yo.
Mind you, teeth done, bust down. So I'm like, yo, these shits is easy to pop out if a nigga hit you right. You feel me? Like, it ain't like a normal tooth with a shit. You know what I'm saying? Your teeth is meant to take some impact. The way veneers work, these shits will pop out. You hit them the right way. You know what I'm saying? Or they clink together. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, nigga, all I'm thinking about is my teeth at this point. I'm like, damn, did I get hit? Because I ain't really, like, I felt a little bit right here, but
that's the money right there.
I'm like,
that's what you think about, the money right there.
Adrenaline got me feeling like I'm good. You feel me? My hand got a little blood on there. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? You feel me? But man, long story short, security guy packed them niggas out. By the time I look up, Nas is somehow walking in the spot. They 8-9 deep. You feel me? So niggas is like, yo, bro, what's going on? I'm like, yo, honestly, bro, I'm good.
Nothing. I'm good.
I literally was like, yo, I'm good. I'm like, nigga, I'm going home. I'm like, what? I don't even care though. But nigga, he was like, what you want to do, bro? Like, like, what are we doing? I'm like, honestly, my nigga, like, it's your birthday.
You enjoy, like,
yeah,
I ain't even off that.
I'm like, yo, I'm good.
I ain't even off that.
I'm good. Money's still in my pocket. Everything's still on me. I'm like, bro, I'm straight. I'm going home. Like, I don't even care. Security ended up walking me to my car, though, I best believe. Because, nigga, I'm in there. I ain't gonna lie. I thought I was about to die in there when I first saw it. Because I see is 8 niggas coming, like, you feel me? You know when you feel me? When you in that situation, the more people you see, you think everybody's
you think
it's gonna be 140 niggas about to stomp your ass out. That's how I was feeling. I'm like, oh my. Oh yeah. So I'm like, oh yeah, these niggas is about to kill me in here. That's what I was thinking at first. But security was so active in there, bro. I really don't think I caught more than one good. You know what I'm saying? Security really, you feel me? Because niggas talking about not about to die. Nah, let me tell you, man. That shit, you feel me? You know when niggas been dying to catch you slipping, and they finally catch you slipping?
Then it's like I'm dolo right now.
I'm literally by myself.
You dolo right now.
Like,
first one at the spot, mind
you, word to, I've seen all these niggas at a party, I seen all these niggas at a function the week before, literally. But I was with A-Money and a bunch of other niggas, you feel me? It was nothing. It was literally cordial. I stare, we already acknowledged we don't fuck with each other. It's cool, you feel me? But we posted right next to each other, like literally, side by side, group to group. But now niggas see me dolo, I get packed out. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. I'm mad as hell too, because everybody in there know me. Let that shit happen in like Jersey City, Elizabeth or something. I would have been, you feel me? It would have been like, oh,
but
some random nigga.
But that's the thing about we in our backyard. Everybody know you. You know all the bartenders.
Nigga, I done known the bartender. Shout out Emily. I done known the bartender since I was fucking like 6 years old. Nigga, I'm like, what the fuck? She literally our neighbor. Matter of fact, she lived right next to my son Nas back in the day. You feel me? So I'm like, yeah, I would get packed out in front of my whole basically high school, nigga. Like,
bro, no, fresh when you step in, you ain't even get no chance.
No chance. And you know what's funny? Now that I think about it, bro. That's exactly how it happened the first time niggas got shot.
That shit was, that shit is fresh in the spot, yo. That shit was great,
When I tell you, me and this nigga, we got chased at this party when we was like 15, 16. It was my 15th birthday. I think 16th birthday.
Yeah.
All I remember is we used to literally like go dumb hard to see who could smoke the most weed. So I remember like every birthday we used to dead ass put together like we would like put together like $500 to buy like a $450 ounce of weed. So go get a 55 box of Dutchess. You feel me? Yeah, well, we used to take the Dutchess. You feel me? And everybody just take like 6 at a time, huh?
And start rolling.
Everybody, mind you, we'd be like 10 deep. We 16 years old, 10 deep.
55 Dutchess.
The first time we did this shit in an abandoned house. We literally jumped in my man's, I don't even want to mention this nigga. We jumped to this nigga's grandma's house. You feel me? But I think his grandma had passed away or some shit, so the house was just empty. It was literally deserted. You feel me? It was up for like foreclosure and shit. And then, hold up. So then I'm looking at niggas in the comments like, that's facts. You feel me? Niggas know what's up. Nigga back saying 54, I made it work.
Yo, that's a fact. Yo, Black.
We almost got a bitch evicted doing that, smoking the zip shit out of the nigga crib.
Yo, bro, you remember we did that shit for Ian's? Mm-hmm. Over there by the movie theater at the hotel? At the hotel, bro?
Hold on, let me not get sidetracked.
Don't get sidetracked.
I gotta talk about getting packed out
Black,
at 15.
That's a fact, 54. Black definitely made it one.
So I remember. So we walking in the club. I mean, not in the club. We walking into a house party. You feel me? Me and this nigga Cinco. I'm fresh off smoking an ounce of weed with my friends. We was 12 dudes smoking an ounce of weed at 16. Feel me? Nigga, all I know is as soon as we walk in there, I'm like, mind you, the party's in Englewood, New Jersey, for those who don't know, you know what I'm saying? So we walking in there. All I hear is I smell T-neck. I smell T-neck.
We look at each other like,
me and Kamal looking around like, oh, they about to fuck somebody
shit.
up.
I'm
Like,
who they are? What's going on?
Yo, word too. Man, in fact, shout out to my son Alex, man. The vagina sling on black
shout
ankle.
out. That ass.
He know. I don't know if you remember, but I ain't gonna lie. Him and my son Blair, that saved my life.
That's
that
it,
day.
yo.
Cause word two, nigga, my son Alex ran up on me like, yo, bro,
you gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta go.
He's like, you gotta go. I'm like, well, I gotta go. He like, nigga, they talking about you.
We're like,
I'm like, what? By the time I turn around, whole party is staring at me and this nigga. We back against the wall.
Mind you, you got to paint the picture. We like in a cult, like it was.
Yeah, we was in the cult already.
It was weird.
I remember because I was talking to Khalid and Emba. I was running up on him to say what's up. You feel me? And as I say what's up, I hear nigga Alex run up on from behind me like, yo, you gotta go, nigga.
We just walked in. Mind you, fresh in the party.
I'm talking about we in there for 5 seconds.
For 5 seconds.
So the nigga, hold on. So the nigga Alex literally parts the sea like Moses, my nigga.
Yo,
nigga literally like, boom, pushes me up the stairs because they was really more on me than you. Because keep in mind, your mom's is the dean at their middle school. So shout out Miss Kendrick. Listen, this nigga mom is the dean at the middle school, and she run that shit like a dictatorship. You feel me? So niggas was on. You feel me? Niggas knew better than to fuck with him. So he was good money. But listen, niggas at the end of the day, he was with me, so he was gonna get packed out regardless too, though. So nigga, we walk out the party, and as soon as I'm walking out the party, you feel me? I look back, I see like it's like probably 4 or 5 niggas in the street, but I look back. The whole party is outside.
The whole party's outside. So we walked outside, literally turned around.
Niggas, bitches, parents, the whole party's outside.
The whole party.
Like,
ain't nobody
nigga,
back inside.
I'm like, bro, how the fuck am I? I'm like, who do we pick out? Like, what's going on?
I don't know, bro.
So then, feel me? We walking towards the street. I look at you, you look at me. We both like, yo, bro, I'm gonna go this way.
Yo,
we gonna go that way.
Legit, yo.
Literally.
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
3. Literally.
Honestly, it was some subliminal. I don't know how we did that.
But
we
you
were
gotta
just
understand,
like,
this nigga is an amazing athlete though. So you gotta understand. I already knew they wasn't catching him. I'm fucked. You feel me? I was alright. I could run for long, but I wasn't the fastest. You feel me? So nigga, long story short, he like, I'm gonna go this way. You gonna go that way? Bet. 1, 2, 3, break.
Boom.
As soon as he breaks,
Literally,
I bust to the left, he runs to the right, he's gone. I make the left. As soon as I make a left, I feel 7 niggas. Like I can feel niggas behind me already. I'm running for my life, nigga, I probably got about 12 steps away from these niggas. All these niggas is athletes too. Nigga, I get about 12 steps away from them. I feel a nigga grab my neck like, I'm like, oh. As soon as I felt that, I already knew. I'm like, drop, cover up, nigga. It's
cover
back.
up, yeah.
Drop to the floor. I'm like, it's up. All I feel is a couple kicks, couple punches, whatever. And all I'm thinking about, I had like $1,500 in my pocket.
Yeah, and it was fresh on your birthday. Yes, I was about to say that.
$1,500 at 15, and I thought I was a millionaire. You feel me? Like, that was the thing for me. Like,
mind you, loose.
I used to literally have rules. I used to be
wallet.
like, yo, I don't walk around with less than $1,000. Like that used to be like anybody who know me, like all my niggas know. I refuse to walk around with a less than a band. I used to always tell my young niggas that just because like you gotta be ready for any emergency, and not for nothing. I used to always have a fucking warrant. So I mean, but 15, that was before the warrants. I was just really on some like young nigga doing.
I got money, so whatever.
Yeah, so I just wanted to be cool and have that money in my pocket. So
mind you, loose, no wallet.
Yeah, we go to McDonald's. I'm pulling out the whole 1,500. Like, yo, here, let me get that 4-piece. You bugging? Yo, you want some? Like that's just I don't know. I wasn't even really trying to flex. That was just what was cool to me. You feel me? I thought I was Puerto Rican Gucci Mane or some shit. For real. Like, but. Long story short, nigga, I get pounced on real quick. That shit lasts about 10 seconds. Then all of a sudden, all I feel is, nigga, get up. I'm like, what? I get lifted up by my arms like, I'm like, what the fuck? Yo, bro, Alex on one side, Blair on the other side. Yo, niggas literally pick me up and like, yo, come on, bro, get in the house. I'm like, what is with niggas bringing me back into where I just got?
Yo,
like, what are we doing?
We going back into this house?
Yeah,
I just came out this house.
Literally what I said, I'm going back in this house, nigga. So I'm like, you feel me? They get me in the house. They're like, man, you got to get home. Like, how you gonna do that? I don't even remember who walked home with me. I should remember it, but I ended up walking home on some like, all right, I'm out. Like, fuck it. But matter of fact, shout out my son Sule too. You know what I'm saying? They all
show
hold it
love
down.
for real.
I got mad love for my niggas in Inglewood. Like the ones that fuck with me, they know what's up. Those my niggas. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that shit was a movie. Cause I remember I called you and you like, yeah, bro, I got home.
I'm like, I'm home.
I'm like, what? I'm like, you ain't get touched. You like, nah,
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ran to the crib.
You hit the back door. I already know you was hitting back blocks, all types of backyard. But you was like 4 or 5 blocks from your house. I was like 4 or 5 blocks.
Yeah, we was in our backyard. We was literally in our backyard. But I was.
My son A said, what the fuck happened?
Yo, no.
Listen, A. Shit got real, bro.
Yo, shout out A. Shout out A Money.
Listen, man.
Nah, legit. Like I spoke to you, I was like, yeah, bro, I'm home, bro. I'm like, you good? You good?
Yeah,
you like, yeah, I'm good, but
I ain't gonna lie, that shit was great. That shit was cool.
I ain't gonna lie, that was the most like we looked at each other and like how it was like the whole
nigga,
crowd.
It was paralysis in my face.
And mind you,
terrified.
it was like a block. It was like a the block was like a U. So like.
Yeah. It was like almost like a cul-de-sac.
Yeah, it was like a cul-de-sac, but it was open. So like we backing up. So behind us is a crib, feel me? So we on the curb, and the house is right on the corner. So literally, the house is right on the corner. So literally, the whole crowd, we looked at each other. You went that way, I went the other way.
Mind you, there was niggas popping out the wazoo.
Everywhere.
Literally, I was just seeing shadows come from immersed from the fucking behind the cars and shit. I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
Yo, I thought this was a party. Everybody outside.
Listen,
like, what's going on?
Listen, man. Long story short, then that shit wasn't about. That's just a story to tell. Like, and niggas take L's. That shit ain't about nothing. You feel me? I take my lick, and like I said, I had said some shit. So that the moral of the story should be, you know what I'm saying, for the Free Gem podcast, this the Free Gem for the day. Don't talk shit and be surprised if you get punched in the mouth, nigga. Where to, nigga? Watch what the fuck you talk about. Stop subbing niggas like it ain't fucking obvious who the fuck you talk about, nigga. At the end of the day, though, for real, like, I'm really not tripping because at the end of the day, niggas is that blessed, bro. Like, for real, like, I'm not even on some hood mentality shit. Like, oh, you gonna get our get back? Yo, let's go spend that shit, bro. Like, do you understand, like, what niggas is really worth? Like, niggas really got assets. Niggas really got, like, equity, like, real shit going on in life. Like, niggas is doing 10 different things. Niggas is fathers. Like, what do I look like? About to go spin a block on niggas.
Yeah.
Niggas, like, come on, bro. I'm not even about to sit here and deteriorate and talk down on niggas. I don't even care. They did what they were supposed to do, if you ask me. You feel me?
That's what's supposed to happen.
They literally did what they were supposed to do, if you ask me. Like, I ain't even tripping, nigga. I'll take that on the chin. I'm good money. Feel me? The best part is, I'm good. Like, cool. Like, if they see me again, they probably gonna try to do it again, but chances are I'm not gonna be dolo. and even if I am, fuck it. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Like, I survived last time. Fuck it. You feel me? And like, listen, Rel be a testimony. We was in the spot with him the week before. You feel me? I don't mean to put Rel in the middle of that, but you feel me? He got the behind the scenes going. Rel, no. Literally the week before, posted next to each other. I'm talking about standing next to each other, so I'm like, all right.
So
I'm like, all right, but nigga, I'm doling in front of the club.
in front of the spot.
But the main nigga who the problem that I even subbed, he wasn't there that week before. He was there as soon as I saw him. He was the person that I saw. I'm like, oh yeah, my fault. You feel me? I'm getting way too excited. You feel me? But yeah, can't be walking to the spot by yourself, bro. I learned that the hard. You know what it is though? It's just because I was in my hometown. You feel me? It be your hometown.
It's comfortable.
You know what I'm saying? It's definitely, you be comfortable with it. I wasn't comfortable because I knew it was up. I already knew if I walk in there. That's why I don't even really fuck with Republic, because I know too many people there.
You know,
I can't just, like, you feel me? It's not a spot
you could just go to just chill and relax.
Literally, I would know at least 70-80% of the people in there.
That's
like,
a fact.
Like almost on a first name basis type shit. Like, not just because I recognize their face. Like,
it's like, oh no,
we grew up together.
Yo,
like,
I know.
We got the same middle school teachers. So it's like, nah, I can't be in this motherfucker. Like, that's not fun, nigga. It's like a high school reunion in this motherfucker. You feel me? I know y'all niggas all my life. I want to be, man. Like, nothing wrong with it. Like, yeah, I like to unite. That was the best part, man. The best part, man, is going out. Niggas spend $7K on the fucking bill. You know what I'm saying? That was why. Yo, Rel, everything on ours, right? Everything on ours. Fuck all that. Listen, I was so fucking mad, niggas. I was down $250, bro. When I tell you, niggas was talking about, yo, we out to the strip club. Are you fucking dumb? Who the fuck is going to the strip club?
Yo, the thing is, you was down $250 before you even ate.
That's what I'm saying.
Before
that niggas talking about the strip club. I told her, I said, bro, if you go to the strip club, I got the firmest 100 for you.
The firmest.
That's all I got. That's all I got the firmest 100. And that's going to be 2 drinks, and the other 60 is going to be the throw real quick. I'm not even going to throw it. I'm going to politely hand that off. Because you throwing 60, you just look goofy because where's the rest of the money at?
Listen,
like,
3 Andrew Jacksons. 3 Jacksons.
Oh, God, nigga. But I already know that shit would have got bad. I already know. I get carried away at the strip club. Nas has a hell of a way of making niggas spend their money, bro.
Me too.
That's why I can't fuck with Nas.
Like,
I can't even go outside with that
I get
nigga.
carried away at the strip club too, bro.
Yeah, you feel me? You get carried away? You're not even the nigga who spent frivolously.
See, I get carried away.
Tell me, you survived the strip club. Here's your story. Let me hear your story.
Man, it's just the whole like I gotta go to ATM again. Like
oh no, the ATM and the strip club. First of all, they charging $25.
Yo, off rip.
Off rip. Nigga, matter of fact, fuck the strip club. This is what really traumatized me about the fucking strip club. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Nigga, I'll never forget this shit. So I'm in a strip club. I'm trying to look cool. Matter of fact, it was Nas' birthday again. Fuck this nigga, son. This nigga always manages to make me make bad decisions, bro. So you feel me? The nigga Nas the nigga Nas like, yo, we out to the strip club. I think it was his 21st birthday, so it was the first time he could legally be in the strip club. So we in that motherfucker. I go get $1,000 in ones. You feel me? Trying to look cool again. You feel me? So I go get my 1,000 ones, but in my head, I got a game plan. I'm like, yo, I got about $300 realistically before I'm out of here. You feel me?
That's not how it works.
Yeah, that.
You can't.
I'm throwing some money. My son Chris cuts in the club. He in the club, literally on the couch throwing money. Chris barely 21 also. You feel me? So I'm like, nah, these young niggas wild. I gotta up it. Feel me? I'm like 3-4 years older than these niggas. So I'm like, nah, I gotta up it.
Yo, they the little homies. Nah,
so, ain't never the little homies. But you feel me? Like, nah, I can't. You feel me? I can't let my son out shouting like that. Like, you about to go? You feel me? So we going up, throwing it up, doing it up, throwing the money up in the air. And I look down. I got 3 stacks left in my hand. And I'm like, how the fuck did we get here? I'm like, nah,
That shit is a setup, bro.
Yo, bro, when I tell you, nigga, we ended up, I ended up throwing the whole like 6-pack, so I'm thinking I'm down 600, right? Cool. I go to the crib to regroup in the morning. You know what I'm saying? I wake up, I start counting the little $300 I have left. I realize I'm like, nigga, this is 270. I counted the first stack. It was like, 90. I'm like, second stack, 90. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Third stack, 90. I'm like, 270.
So they got you.
Bro, the bitches got me for 10% off top.
Off rip.
So I gave them a band. They gave me back 900. After that, I said, I'm never fucking with the strip club. Word two. Yeah, that's the same face I had on. I'm like, y'all must be pussy. Like, and they ain't tell me that.
Nah. But you're not even gonna count it like that.
Yeah,
that's the thing. They know
I'm not gonna
do
that goofy shit and sit there and count it. But at the same time, I'm like, yo, when the fuck did they make that a thing?
10% off rip.
But nah, come clean though. They had a little sign at the bottom that said like, yo, it's a 10% charge to get cash. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, fuck the strip club.
Yo, bro, I went to the strip club in the city, bro, in Midtown.
Oh nah.
Yo, genius, bro. They got me crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Yo, listen, they got their own money.
What?
They got their own money.
Like Usher bucks?
Yes, they got the Usher bucks in there. They got the Usher bucks.
Wait, you have to buy the money?
Yes. They have
That's
their own
genius,
money,
though.
bro.
Yo,
that shit is so genius.
Wait. That's fucking genius.
That's what I'm saying.
Because they make it for the low.
I can't even mad.
If I can make this $1 equal 10 Usher bucks,
bro, I can't even be mad.
Then when you go get 1,000 ones, you'll have 10,000 Usher bucks.
Yes.
So yo, now the club is up.
Now it's
up.
Niggas
look like it's raining.
And guess what? Once you exchange your money, they exchange your money back. They charge you again. I'm like, yo, bro, they got it. They really got it. They got
double charge.
That's
like crossing the George Washington and getting told twice.
So listen. So I didn't even realize, like, bro,
double charge.
Listen. I got in the spot. I was too lit. I didn't even realize what was going on. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get the exchange. I was like, yo, what the fuck is this? But mind you, I wasn't even gonna spend all that.
Yo,
I wasn't even gonna spend everything. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get some single. Yo, bro, that shit is genius. Bro.
That is fucking genius.
Nah, bro, they got me. And I'm not even mad. They got me, but I'm not even mad. I'm like, you know what?
Got it.
Yo, yeah, they had their own money.
Nah, that's fucking
they
genius,
own money.
Bro. I love when I see fucking innovation.
That's mad innovative. I'm like, yo, nah, I couldn't even be mad.
That's like when I went to Atlanta one time, nigga. We was in a club. Wasn't even a strip club. Word to, nigga. If you from Atlanta, you know what I'm saying, and you know exactly what I'm talking about. Some club in there. Word to. Matter of fact, Rel was there too. Yo, what's up, Rel? Be everywhere. Shout out to Rel. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to Rel. You know what I'm saying? Oh, nigga, we in the club. Word two, my son Jordan and all that. Yo, we in the spot. Niggas is throwing napkins, nigga. On God, I'm talking about niggas is on the tables like this, bitches, niggas. I'm talking about niggas is wearing bust down jewelry, like niggas that got money. Like, look, at least they look at you.
Yeah.
Niggas is throwing napkins, nigga. I'm talking about like. But I'm talking about, you look up, it's a cloud of napkins, nigga. It's straight sky napkins. It's like, yo, what the fuck is going on?
A hurricane of napkins.
But that shit was wavy though, because it gave that same feel. Like it felt like you felt.
Yeah, it felt, yeah.
You can see the energy, because there's one thing to hear the energy and niggas is moving around, everybody's dancing. It's another thing when you just see the shit flying. It's like, you feel me? The energy is literally like being visible. Like you can see that shit. You feel me? Because the more napkins niggas throwing, you know what I'm saying? So I can say, yeah, Rel always there. Facts. Myself and everything. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the whole Take 56 media. I already said it the first episode. You know what I'm saying? Episodes coming soon. We dropping them. You feel me? We on episode 5.
Yes, sir.
We had to go live for one. I want to see how this will work, but I actually like this because I'm getting a little, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting a little
feedback and all that.
Good feedback. You know what I'm saying? I can go off with the shit y'all talking about, and then yeah, we definitely gonna have to fuck with the live. And I'm surprised this many people even tuned in at this time. You know what I'm saying? That shit. That's what's up. I fuck with y'all for tuning in. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, but bro, that shit got me. Yo, I was so impressed. I wasn't even mad, bro. I was so impressed. They got their own money.
Nigga, I remember I went to Tootsie's in Miami. Nigga, oh my, I never seen some ratchet shit like that. That shit is wicked though. Like I didn't know what was going on in it. I ain't even gonna give out the free sauce. I ain't free sauce. I can't even talk about Tootsies. If you know about Tootsies, listen, man. You gonna be down some shit, nigga. You gonna make some bad decisions in Tootsies, my nigga. It's gonna go left, I promise you. I ain't gonna lie. Niggas was in there smoking Black and Miles, eating chicken wings, my nigga. That shit had me fucked up. But when I tell you Tootsies, I never seen so many women in one club. Like literally every hour they would stop shit. Though actually I was in there for multiple hours. But every hour they would stop the shit and a whole new lineup of women would just come out, like 30 deep on stage. They would walk out, do some walk around the stage, then get off the stage and then just walk around and niggas is in their face smoking Newports and Black and Miles. It was awful, but at the same time it was great. Because it's Florida, you know what I'm saying? Like it's
it's different. You know what I'm saying? Nah, it's its own state. It's its own country. It's its own world.
My son Max said best work in the world. Yo, Max, I gotta tell a hell of a story. My son movie Max, he's in the comments right now. Max, you know I gotta tell that story one day about Babushka's crib. I ain't gonna lie, like that was a legendary story, nigga. You know what story? You know what I'm talking about.
We know, niggas know.
Yeah, I'm gonna fuck around and bring that shit up without mentioning your name later on. You gonna know exactly what it's about, nigga.
Yo,
shout out my son Max though.
Shout out,
my son Max. My son Max got racks. I ain't gonna lie, but you got some good childhood memories.
Yeah,
man.
for real. It's all about the memories, bro. So many
that's what be so priceless. That's why we always talk about nigga go out and go see the world.
That's
travel.
what it's about, bro. Just memories. Life is about at the end of the day. That's what you're gonna have.
That's what I'm saying. That's why pictures are so important because it's like it helps you bring back that memory and it's more vivid than anything. You know what I'm saying? Than a thought.
The thing is about me, like. I kind of regret not taking as much pictures growing up as I should have, bro. I should have took pictures all the time, bro. But I was never that type of nigga, bro.
I cherish the fuck out the goofy ass Facebook pictures, bro. I literally cherish that
now
shit.
that I look back, I'm like, damn, bro. I have so many memories that I haven't recorded.
Right.
Like
our little gang picture when we thought we was Bloods, nigga. Oh my god, that's my favorite picture, nigga.
Wow, 6th grade.
Niggas is literally holding up some 14s talking about. But it wasn't even about no B's. It was an 8.
It was an 8.
It was supposed to be 88. It was supposed to be.
Feel
me? He was like 12 years old. He's like, fuck it, let's make it again.
Let's do it.
Nah, for real, man. That shit. But
bro.
Thank God we went a different direction in life. That could have been bad.
Nah, I wish I recorded so much more than what we have. But like,
nah, for sure. I really do wish so too. See, I don't even know how to wave back, but what's up, y'all? You know what I'm saying? Because I see wave.
You got to press the thing. It says wave.
That's too much. That's too much. That's gonna take away from.
But the thing is, you got to press for each person. For each person,
but I appreciate all the ways. Appreciate y'all niggas. My son Jeff just tapped in. I ain't see my son in a minute. You know what I'm saying? Look, man. So. Like I said, we working on some more content. We trying to get some more people up here. Now that I'm talking live, you feel me? Y'all can kind of give me some feedback, type people y'all want to see out here. My son Alex, I was just talking about you, Alex. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to you. You know what I'm saying? My son, like I said, he looked out. Definitely. Matter of fact, speaking on the nigga, like, yo, bro, watching that nigga's like. Fucking glow up is crazy.
Yo, that for real.
Literally, because when I'm thinking about times like the 88s and all that dumb shit when we was like 6th grade, nigga, Alex was in those memories. He wasn't
all
part
of that.
I'm saying like I remember like walking home from school with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then I literally grew up with the nigga. You feel me? And I watched this nigga start tatting around almost the same time as me. Probably I think a little later, maybe like a year or two later. But yo, watching the nigga literally go from my mins to all of a sudden this nigga. He was always lit though. Don't get me wrong. He was always lit. He was forever doing some funny shit. The nigga was on like fucking on like Maury or some shit. Or
the Judge episode. That shit was hilarious. Yeah.
But regardless to the nigga, watching him go up and then get on TV and do the whole blank in cruise, that shit motivational. Nigga, I'm like, bro,
inspiring for real.
That shit. It was love. I ain't gonna lie. Just seeing that shit. You feel me? And it's like, you feel me? I know how it be. Like nigga humble. So when I still see him to this day, like he in the comments now, makes sense because that's who the nigga always been.
Always been.
So yeah, that's the shout out to him. You feel me? But
nah, that's funny. We were just talking about that story though.
We gotta get some. Like I said, we gotta bring up some guests, you know what I'm saying? I want to get my son Inkman B up here, but I don't want to just get like just tattoo artists, but I definitely want to do a segment dedicated to art and craft and creativeness on top of doing the sports segment that we keep talking about.
All of that.
I want to do music, you know what I'm saying? Talking about, not do music, because I would never be a rapper, I ain't gonna lie, but you know what I mean?
No,
do a music
get
segment.
the music segment going.
Yeah, but not just local. I want to tap in with everybody. I really want to tap in with the professional athletes too, just really so we can talk that journey. I love the journey. You feel me? And
it's about the journey.
People underestimate so much about like the professional athlete journey. Like people just be like, oh, this nigga was talented. That's all. I'm like, what? Yeah. You know how many fucking dominoes need a know what I'm saying? To
go in your direction, to go the right way.
Yeah, Cole, we're gonna have to get you up here too, because I need that entrepreneurship. You feel me? My son, shout out Touch of Paint and Touch of Paint Auto Spot. You know what I'm saying? They've been going crazy. My son's been doing his thing for a minute now. You know
shout out Cole for real.
He was at the spot last night too. When he was at Julane, that shit, man. I never seen no shit like that. I'm gonna be honest.
Like
the buffet style, like just bring it. But
it's funny because I almost got jumped with Core one time, bro. Another story, bro.
Wait, which Core though?
Nigga.
Oh, okay, cool.
Touch a paint, nigga. Yeah.
All right,
he know.
Like 4 cores out.
Nah, he know.
He know.
We was in Passaic, bro. We was bad. We was doing.
Oh man, see, Passaic shit could go left because you don't know what's going on.
Oh, nah. We was in the trenches, bro.
Yeah, Passaic got real life South American gangs in there, like. I don't even want to name them because I don't want to offend them.
But I ain't gonna lie, bro. That shit was a whole setup because the whole filming, we had to go in. It's one way in, filming, and in the back is the basketball court. So we was
wait.
We was wilding.
Basketball court at the club?
No,
that's not a red flag.
I'm talking about I'm talking about Passaic in the trenches. Feel me?
Oh, you was just chilling in the trenches of Passaic, nigga. The fuck? See, don't act surprised. That's like you can't act surprised.
We was wilding.
Like you really can't act surprised, man. There's repercussions for everything. You know what I'm saying? Look, I was like, he definitely knows exactly what you're talking about.
He know.
But yeah, there's repercussions for everything, man. There's definitely a cause and effect for everything. So
absolutely.
Always keep that in mind with whatever you do in life. You know what I mean? But so we here.
At the end of the day,
I had to calm down, man. I've been telling these stories for the last 40 minutes. It's going crazy. I haven't had a chance to breathe. Niggas went to sleep at like 5:30 in the morning.
Now, see, that was me last weekend. See, that was last weekend was my crazy weekend.
I'm always come up here with the energy that I need though.
Got to.
I've been loving this shit, bro.
I like this. This has been a journey for real.
Bro, it took me forever to get the logo done. Shout out to Fiverr, you know what I'm saying? Fiverr got that done for me for the Lowski.
Yo, Fiverr is really the spot.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get like 10 more logos though, you know what I'm saying? A bunch of shit coming soon, a bunch of merch and all that type of shit coming soon for sure. I'm gonna be doing different shit. I'm gonna have stickers for sale, nigga, water bottles and shit. We gonna have our own little water brand. And like I was saying before other episodes too, man, if you got brands that are trying to tap in,
absolutely.
All of that. We just starting off, so you know what I'm saying? We do shit right now, you feel me? Low price, aka we can do it for the free ski, you know what I'm saying? Tap in if you got a brand that you trying to get promoted.
Yeah, just show love.
Trying to get some more eyes this way. Tap in if you got some songs. We trying to do something like a part, almost like $1 million worth of game where we shine light on a specific song too. Like not obviously just interviewing artists, but like I want to play music. I want to give people a platform because this is gonna grow. You feel
Absolutely.
me? Like this is literally gonna become a multi-million billion dollar like thing we're doing here. Like this is just starting off right now. But I promise you, this
it's
is
gonna branch off in so many different ways. And if young entrepreneurs, you got a brand you want to talk about, you feel me?
Hell yeah, you got a brand, even if it's not clothing and anything like that.
It don't even got to be clothing. Literally, in general, you got a business,
pots,
like
nigga,
whatever.
We'll throw a flower pot right
whatever,
here.
It don't matter. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They be
like,
having Twitch gyms with the Red
love.
Bull in front of shit. You feel me? We can get all that done.
We just here to show love, for real.
Yeah,
I want to see everybody.
Then the price changes. You feel me? But that's what I'm saying. Tap in now, because you feel me? These shit's gonna go.
Today's price is not yesterday's price.
Oh God, listen, I've been learning that shit.
Today's price is not yesterday's price.
The same way Matt taught me that when he told me that whole little whatever you ask 1 million people for $1,000, for your price is $1,000, and as long as one person pays it, that same idea. I look at my son 8Man B out in Patterson. Shout out my boy. Listen, that nigga is going dumb. And when I tell you that he's going dumb, he just showed me like, yo, bro, your work is really like you put the price on it, and you feel me? Like, don't budge from there. Like, if you want to, you can, but you don't have to. Like, and whoever's willing to fuck with you is gonna fuck with you, and whoever don't. And like, matter of fact, speaking on that, like entrepreneurs, man, and I know y'all be trying to show love to make sure y'all getting clientele and all that kind of shit, but like, man, once you get to a certain level, make sure you're valuing yourself properly.
Absolutely.
And you're getting exactly
what you're worth,
or at least what you think you're worth, because you're always gonna be worth more than that. To be honest,
you'll never get paid for what you're actually worth, but you always want to make sure you're properly compensated. Just because you're a young entrepreneur, just because you're a young person who's up and coming, doesn't mean you should shortchange yourself ever.
Nah, right.
You should never shortchange yourself.
And one thing I learned too, like I tell like all my barber friends and or anybody I know that's an entrepreneur that doesn't like independent work, I always tell them like, man, up the price. Fuck it.
Up it.
Especially barbers and shit, because it's like, bro, there's no way you about to spend, you feel me, an hour on his haircut and then gonna try to walk out of here and pay you $30. Like, nah, my nigga.
Nah.
Like, you not being an independent entrepreneur to make $30 an hour. No. Fuck that.
Not at all.
Like, nigga, we up it. You feel me? And then shout out to my son Fab, because my son Rashad, he, you know what I'm saying, he already knows what's up. My son be going crazy, and I remember I went to go book a haircut for him one time on some like emergency because my son Chris wasn't around. So I'm like, let me go. You feel me? I go on his app. I'm like, yeah, haircut, adult. $60. I said, I'm like, that's fire.
That's up.
I'm like,
that's tough. That's tough. That's really tough.
That's how niggas should be coming, because at the end of the day, if a nigga not willing to pay that, then you just don't need him in your
That's
business.
okay.
Like, that's fine.
Guess what? There are people out who will
exactly.
They gonna pay that.
And that's what I was getting at, where it's like, man, as long as somebody's willing to pay it, then don't go down from that.
No, absolutely.
You're selling yourself short, and that shit is a horrible feeling inside when you know you're worth more than like what you're getting paid real quick. Like you sometimes like. People will give you a price, assuming you're gonna tip them, and then you don't tip them, and that shit is heartbreaking. I ain't gonna lie.
And the thing is, you didn't start out your own business to do that. That's what a job is for. They pay you less than you're worth in general. So you didn't start your own business journey to get paid less than what you're worth.
Nah, 100%.
For real.
That's exactly what it's at. And also you once you start changing your clientele, bro, and like you start upping and you get it. And I don't want to say a higher quality of clientele, because that's saying that certain people are higher quality people, but I mean like a certain mindset of people start coming in and the conversation
they understand that you're a professional, that you get paid for this job. You're not somebody's gonna heckle you, nickel and dime you like, yo. And
not for nothing, like I said, the conversation starts to change over. Like you start like nowadays, I catch myself talking to my clients. We talking about properties. We're talking about the metaverse. We're talking about all kinds of NFTs and shit like that. Like that's the shit people want to talk about, because they're on a different, you know what I'm saying? They're on a different level as far as financially and mentally. They're already a little bit more mature ahead of the game. So they're talking about more mature ahead of the game shit. You know what I'm saying?
And those are the people who are willing to pay more for your services anyway. Yeah. Those are the people the ones who are having those type of conversations. The ones who are, I would say, more more forward thinking, more forward focused.
No,
more,
for sure.
You know, those are the ones who are willing to pay whatever.
Yeah, and you know what I'm saying? You got to surround yourself with like-minded people or people that are going to motivate you anyway. So having that kind of clientele is perfect because you're going to always be talking to them. Because like I know for example, like a fucking like a barber or a beautician, like a woman that do lashes, all that shit, they become like therapists for people and like
absolutely.
They talk to them all day,
all the time.
But a lot of times, like people are going to be talking to you about negative shit and giving you a whole bunch of chit chat.
I was just about to say that.
They're going to be casting a fucking like dark cloud over you,
a bubble over you,
without really even trying to, and you're going to be so in tune with their problems.
You don't even really realize after a long day of that, a long day of people talking to you, your problems and negative conversations and gossip, you don't even realize what that does for you. When you get off the clock.
Right.
After you get off, it's like, why do I feel this way? Why do I feel like my energy drained?
Yeah,
because you're not having those conversations.
Facts.
Because you're not having those conversations.
Nah, facts.
But once you start upping your price, right now you're getting more enlightened conversations from your client base.
100%.
And now when you get off, now your mind is more stimulated. Mm-hmm. Now you're more enlightened when you're off of work. And then those are the same type of people. If you ask them what they're doing, they're all, those same type of people, upper echelon type of clientele that we're talking about.
Right.
Ask about what they do for work.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah.
Ask about.
Like I said, the conversation be different. And
different types of conversations.
I love having older clients. Like I straight talk to these people all the time. Like if I know somebody's successful, I'm gonna holler at you. I'm gonna ask you.
No, absolutely.
Like shout out to my boy Kevin. He owns 7th Street Burger in New York City. I don't know. And listen, shout out to 7th Street Burger in New York City. Go check them out if you downtown. You know what I mean? Bro, he used to own this spot called what's the shit called? Burger Heaven. Nah, I'm trying to remember what it's called. Damn, I actually have a card in my pocket, but it's gonna take too long. But regardless, this nigga owns like 7 burger shops. He had like 7 burger shops at one point. You know what I'm saying? He ended up. Oh, it was called Diesel and Dukes. If you ever been to Diesel and Dukes, my son Kevin owned that. Young motherfucker. Nigga can't be more than like 34 now. But when I met him, he was like 31, and he was already telling me like, yeah, bro, I got these 7 restaurants. I got crazy overhead, and he's explaining to me how his bills are so crazy because what I noticed is before he even said anything, he came to my crib, regular jeans on, regular shoes on, some Stan Smiths or some shit. You feel me? Regular. They didn't look like a flash.
Yeah.
And mind you, he's tatted up, hands tatted, neck tatted. You feel me? So I'm not even thinking this nigga's like rich at all. You feel me?
No.
And mind you, what fucked me up actually, the nigga pulled up on me on a bike. The nigga was on a bicycle. Like,
he pulled up on his Devo?
On a bike to Newark. The nigga was like, yeah, I just rode from Jersey City. I'm like, nigga, you just did what?
To Newark?
Listen, the nigga, yes, from Jersey City to Newark. He's like, yeah, I figured I'd get some exercise, save some gas money. I'm like, save some gas money. In my head, I'm like, oh, this nigga's pop.
Exactly. No, but you realize he's different. That's different.
And then once he told me, like, yeah, I own these burger stores, like hours later, he tells me I own these burger stores. I'm like, nigga, ain't you up a bag in my head? I'm like, ain't you up a bag, nigga? I'm like, this nigga's riding a bicycle, pulling up and I don't want to say dingy clothes, but like just regular clothes, like. And you tell me this nigga's a millionaire? Because you got 7 restaurants, nigga, you a millionaire. I ain't gonna lie. You upper M, I ain't gonna lie. This is off the net worth of those 7 companies. Feel me? So I'm chopping it up with him. He's just telling me, like, man, a lot of times, he ended up, well, best part of that story was that he ended up explaining to me how the pandemic fucked him up. He had to close all 7 restaurants. He ended up coming back stronger and was like, yo, I'm just gonna start 1 restaurant in New York City. Because he used to have 7 in Jersey, and they were spread all over the place, and he realized it was too much trying to keep up with so many people, so many employees and all that. He was like,
he over-leveraged himself.
Yeah, and mind you, he was like, but when he went to New York with the business, the rent was literally like 3 times the rent of his biggest stores in New York. Before a little hole in the wall restaurant in New York, it's literally like I don't mean to say it's a bad quality restaurant, but what I'm saying is literally it's like an 8-person capacity.
Yeah, so
all you're doing is you go there, you get your burgers and your fries, and there's only 3 things on the menu. Like they got vegan burger, regular burger, double burger, and then they got
it's
fries.
more of a takeout place.
Yeah, it's more of a takeout place, but they're literally going viral, TikTok viral. Like they've been going crazy. Like he has all type of celebrities pulling up on him. Like his shit is lit. Like he has like all types of people like commenting on. I think it was like Bella Hadid was at his shit, literally posting it on Instagram for free. Like she's just posting it like shout out 7th Street Burger. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So the nigga the nigga was telling me he went out on a limb. Got this way smaller burger shop, you know what I'm saying? But it was in New York City, and he was like, yo, there's a shot in the dark because I guess it's like a business model. Like, if you can survive in the city, if you can start a business in New York and thrive, you can do it anywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, for a person to be able, like, yeah, I own a restaurant in New York City, that's a big thing. Especially downtown, but, like, in, like, the Soho area.
Do you know how many restaurants there are?
Right. And it's like a burger joint. So, anyway, he's just telling me, like, yeah, man, when it comes to, like, business, you gotta go all the way with it and invest. Like don't hold back on investing a lot into it. Don't hold back on putting your all into it. Basically is what he's saying. Like he told me like that restaurant cost him almost 2-3 times more than what it would cost him to get another restaurant, not just in rent, but just to even start the actual development and make it happen. It took him like 3 times the price just because of the location. But he told me within 2 months, he now he makes in 1 week he makes what all those restaurants are making a month off that one spot. So it's like
he went out on a limb.
He went out on a limb and was like, "Fuck it, I'm
on straight faith. On straight faith. That's what you got to do."
He was just telling me like, "Man, go big or go home. Like when it comes to business, go big or go home. Like don't hold back. You know what I'm saying? I've been a firm believer of that shit because I'm a firm believer of, like, fuck it, I'm gonna roll the dice and I'm gonna go for broke.
Absolutely.
Like I had mentioned that on the first podcast how when I bought my first crib, like literally I gave these niggas a deposit and I had $153 in my pocket.
Yo,
like literally.
You know what's
and
funny?
I went and got a haircut, so I was down another 50. I really had I had $103 in my pocket.
Listen, I don't know if you remember this conversation, but when you first put down your deposit, you called me. I don't know if you remember this conversation. You were like, "Yo, bro," you're like, "Bro, I'm broke right now." He said, "Yo," you were like, "Yo, this is the best feeling in the world." He said, "I'm down right now, and I've never felt like this before." But you were so happy about it.
Yeah, because I knew.
You remember this conversation?
Of course, I remember. You were the first person I called.
You were like, "Yo, bro, I'm down right now, bro.
I remember I was on my way to the barbershop.
He said, "I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm down right now."
I was down, and not for that, it just felt right because like literally when I was done, like when we signed, I went to go pick up my son Black. He was staying at the motel at the time, fucked up. I went to go pick up my son Ron. Mind you, I got all this shit on Snapchat. I went to go pick up Ron. He at the barbershop. He was sleeping in a whole other situation. You feel me? He was basically sleeping in a shed. I ain't gonna lie. Him and my son Joe. Joe was living in the studio actually just because he was tired of sleeping in the shed. Like it was that real at the time. You feel me? So when I went to go pick these niggas up, it's like you literally see like this is the start. Like it felt like everybody was down bad. I had $100. These niggas had whatever they had on them, but like we was pretty much living off the clothes. Not me personally. I can't say I was living off the clothes on my back because I had a little apartment, but I was in the middle of the hood in Newark. Nigga literally paying $1,100 for this little dingy ass apartment. Yeah. But I'm not gonna say I was down bad because I was hustling. I always had a work ethic, so I was always like I always knew like if I go down to zero, I'm Gucci. It's just a restart. I've done this before. I've been at zero. You feel me? After my crib had got raided when I was 18, I don't even think I got to mention that. But after the crib had got raided back then, I've been down. Like I know what that's like. I know what it's down. I know what it's like to lose. You feel me? 5 figures in one hit at 18, 19. Like that shit hurts. You feel me? But it ain't nothing to regroup, start it all over again. You feel me? And get back up. You feel me?
But this time you weren't down. It was an investment. You think about the long term. You're not thinking about the now. Mm-hmm. You wasn't down. You just didn't really realize. You know?
Yeah, I mean, not for nothing too. The thing that made me the most sad because I was moving from apartment to apartment. Like if you know me, I was literally in 5 different apartments in a matter of 3 years. Like,
literally,
I didn't last not one lease until my last Newark apartment. That was the last time I lasted a full lease ever. That was the first time I lasted a full lease.
Yeah.
And
that's because you were in Newark.
That's because I was in Newark. They ain't gonna fuck. As long as you ain't shooting niggas and selling heroin out the apartment,
listen,
and they might not even mind that.
You paying rent? Oh yeah, you good.
Now, word to a nigga on my floor alone, I watched this one apartment. I seen at least a good like four different families move into that shit. And I was there for like maybe 17 months. I seen 4 different people move into that shit. Like they were just literally getting evicted. Niggas was going in there, spending a couple months and getting evicted. Like niggas was not paying their rent. You feel me? Like that's where the fuck I was at. Yeah, my son Jay Will talking about legendary Elmwood Park. Niggas don't listen. That Elmwood Park apartment, man, I was living right across from. I was talking about it in another episode.
Yeah.
When I had Tatted Fetty Wap and he pulled to my Elmwood Park apartment. I was living right across from Patterson. But yeah, man, I remember I had some legendary apartments, but I just remember buying a house. I was just excited to have something I know I couldn't get kicked out of.
Yeah.
Like I knew I finally had that stability. Like I knew nothing will get me out this house unless I foreclose the home and don't pay the mortgage.
You fired all your landlords.
Exactly. Exactly. I fired all the lands and became a landlord. I ain't gonna lie. We need to drop something on that, Mark. I ain't gonna lie. Fired the landlord, become a landlord. For real. Listen, man. We was yeah, man. It was great to see the beginning because now where we at, everybody's at. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's taken care of. So. It's worth the investment because I knew
and you jumped right into it just like your man was telling you jumped right into it.
Right,
that's what you gotta do.
I knew stability was what people really like. I knew that's what we really needed. Like as a group, everybody needed. Like we just needed a stable home, and then from there we could build.
And then yes, and the thing is, everybody had their own work ethic. They just needed the stability of knowing that you can.
Exactly. But yeah, as long as you have the work ethic, man, I always felt that way. So I always think like sometimes like, damn, do I really want to sign up to have that bill over my head? And then it hits me, I'll be like, I know I'll be able to pay it.
Absolutely.
Because I got the work.
Because I got the, it doesn't matter. Yo, bro.
I'm gonna make sure.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie, bro. For me, like, I had to really be down in order for me to really, I'm like, oh no, I know I'm gonna make it back. Like, I had to overextend myself financially to be like,
Right. Like
I had to do that
Right.
for myself because
Right.
I had to put the fire on myself. I'm
Right.
like, okay, boom. Now I have an extra reason to work harder. You feel me?
Like I remember fucking paying $1,100 a month was annoying for rent. I'm like, fuck, I gotta pay this shit every day. Then I remember I had a car note. Now you got damn near 2 bands. You feel me?
Now you got utilities and all that.
Then you got utility, all that. Then it was like, oh, I got a mortgage now. That's 3 bands. It's like, damn. It's like, what the fuck? Like then you got and then you still got cars, so that's 4. Like I went, I seen the going from paying basically barely $1,000 a month, barely $2,000 a month on bills to $5,000 a month on bills. I was like, oh, that's what that's like. You feel me? But it built character because it made me work a certain way because I'm like, oh, I'm gonna be in the red unless
it doesn't matter. Like I'm like, listen,
hard.
and the thing about you, the thing about me, I know it's gonna happen. It's gonna get paid off. I don't even gotta think about it.
100%.
It's just like me when I was in college, bro. I used to have these assignments. Freshman year, bro. I had all these assignments and. They were killing me, and I would get so worked up over it. At the end of the day, I'm like, I know they're gonna be done, so I'm not even worried about that no more. Like I had my
100%.
mindset. I had to change my whole mindset. Oh no, I'm gonna do it. These bills are gonna get paid. I'm not even worried about it. I'm going to do it.
I'll literally be like, fuck, I'm 5 days removed from having to pay the mortgage, and I'll look at my checking account. I'll be like, damn, I got $1,400 in there. Damn, all right, fuck it, we gotta go crazy. I'm gonna go crazy these next 5 days, right? Because then my car note's gonna be doing a couple days, and it's like, damn, like even as an entrepreneur, I know what it's like to have to live, like I said, paycheck to paycheck. I know what it's like, not paycheck to, but literally like, yo, hand over fist. Like I need every single dollar to make these bills happen today. You feel me? And then you got a kid. You know what I'm saying? That happens. All of a sudden, it becomes even more of a responsibility financially. It's like and then having to travel and do all the extra stuff, like not extra stuff. You know what I mean? Like doing all the maneuvering around. That shit gets expensive. So it's like that's a whole nother bill too. Like having to take a flight to go get my son. That's
seriously. There and back.
And he gotta
pay for his flight. I'm about to say you gotta pay for his flight too.
If you get them shits last minute, it's 5 times the price, nigga. I literally seen flights go from $50 to literally $300 if you buy it the day before.
Oh, that's tough. That's tough. But it got to be done. It has to happen.
Yeah, for sure.
But at the end of the day, what I'm getting from this conversation is you just got to jump feet first. You just got to jump all the way in.
100%. Jump feet first. And you know what, too, always have like a quota in your head, even if like it might be outrageous. Like let's say you're an entrepreneur and let's say you drive Uber, you drive Lyft, and you're like, yo, I'll make $200 a day. I'm good off that. I'm good. I can make $1,400 a week doing that, or $1,000 a week. That's what your goal is. Fuck that, scratch that. Be like, yo, I need $500 a day. Even if that sounds outrageous, because it's like, how the fuck I'm more than double myself? Bro, I promise you, I had that mindset in the last year, and I've been just seeing that shit happen. To literally, I wrote it down in my notes. I wrote some shit down, wrote a certain amount. It was literally double of what I was making at the time. I'm like, I need this a day. I wrote that shit like a year and a half ago, and I jumped back into my notes by accident. Nigga, I was well over that shit. Literally, almost 3 times. I'm like, yo, I wrote that shit a year and a half ago.
And at the time, it sounded outrageous. At the time, it's like, how am I going to do this? How am I going to do this?
On God. But it was just back to that ideology. Yo, up the price.
Up it.
It's possible. It can all be done. My nigga, just get to it.
Up it. Jump feet first. Just like you go in the water, you inch your way in, it's going to be cold. Might as well jump all the way in. Guess what? You'll get used to it. You'll get used to that water.
Hell yeah, man. Yo, that shit... It's so important for people to have that clear vision of exactly what they want, though. Like, have an exact number. Like, when you think about your future home or your future car, I want you to really put yourself in it, close your eyes, and see that shit. Think about what the clutch feel like. Think about what the push to start, where exactly it's at, where you want the steering wheel. When you look to the side, how high are you from the ground? You need to see that shit for real. When you in the crib, like you gotta imagine. I need marble walls, nigga. I want gold steps. I need doves flying around my living room, nigga. I need the flyest shit ever. Like
when doves fly.
Nah, real talk though, for real. You gotta have a vivid vision of exactly what you want, and it's the more detail you are, the more it's just gonna slowly unveil itself, and you're gonna realize like, damn, wasn't I just asking for
and
this?
It's like, and it's gonna hit you. The reality is gonna hit you like, wow, this is what I've been thinking about.
And it'll have a hell of a way of letting you know, like, yeah, you've been wishing for this.
You're on the right track. You're on the right track. And then when it happens, it's like, wow,
it's a beautiful thing.
That's all I've been thinking about.
Get that vision and put the work effort behind it, bro. I promise you can't fail. It sounds so cliche when niggas be like, oh, you just put your mind to it, and you know what I'm saying, it'll happen. Like, no, it's literally just that. Like, get your mind to it and put the work effort. It's gonna happen. Like, it's gonna happen.
No, absolutely.
Yeah, like I always resort back to niggas flying. Like, bro, what the fuck? Like, how much like thought power did it really take for a nigga to be like, nah, man, we got to make this traveling shit faster? Like, this 6-month voyage just can't happen. Like this boat ride to get from one country to the other, fuck that. And niggas is like, yeah, we gonna make planes. Like that takes that kind of vision. Like literally, you have to be a fucking lunatic to see a bird and be like, we can put.
Yeah, people can do that.
And look at an airplane, it looks just like a bird. Like it was literally that vision. Like I wish I could be this bird, nigga. We found a way to do that. Like it's literally that much of a detailed vision that you need to have, though, for sure.
The thing about
Oh shit.
thing about it on a psychology level, your thought process when you think negative thoughts, when you manifest negative thoughts, the doubt, the fear, your brain makes synapses in that part. Your mind makes synapses in that part of the brain.
Synapses is like activity in that part of the brain, pretty much. Pretty much. It's not really, but it is.
And when you think positive thoughts, like positive thoughts, like problem solving skills, critical thinking skills, that's another part of the brain. So if you use your critical thinking skills or you use positive thoughts when you're talking about your future, you're gonna start using your critical thinking skills and problem solving and make sure to find an avenue. But if you're always living in doubt, you're gonna
You're like, fuck, I'm not gonna be able to do it. It's gonna create the thoughts.
It's gonna create the thoughts as part of your brain.
Damn, that's a fucking gem. Nah, bro, that's a fucking gem, for real, man. It's all about the energy. You gotta know, you gotta protect your energy at all costs, man. Know exactly what you want. But man, on that note, we're gonna have to leave. We about done with the episode 5 of the Free Gems podcast. You know what I'm saying?
Coming soon.
Coming real. So we try to drop by the end of this week, man. So appreciate everybody that tuned in on live, man. Shout out to Maul, shout out to Bravery Studios, shout out to Rev.
Yeah, shout out to Rev, shout out to Marv.
You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to my brother Miles, man. We are gone. Yes, sir, Ski.